emotional actually just watching that, I have to say. Good morning, everybody. Food and farming in the Fens has been delivering for Britain and feeding our nation for hundreds of years. And it's been a vital contributor to the economic development of Britain, as well as providing a vital strategic food source twice in the past 110 years. My own father started farming in the Fens in 1952. He was attracted to the region by the fertile, deep peat soils and the possibilities that they offered. As a second-generation Fenland farmer, born and brought up in the Fens, I am privileged to have been a custodian of our own Fenland farming base for the past 40 years. And more recently, I'm proud to see my stewardship passed to the next generation of the Shropshire family. However, we must be aware that the Fens are fragile and their future role within agricultural production is under debate. We must ensure we respect and preserve them for future generations as a key aspect of UK food security and a thriving environment for wildlife and biodiversity. As shown in that opening video, currently the Fens account for 33% of England's fresh vegetable production, employing over 80,000 people in the food supply chain, with a value of over £3 billion per annum, while also being home to 500,000 residents and 13,000 different animal and plant species. Lowland peat areas across the UK are an integral part of the UK agricultural production, be that in the Lancashire Mosses, Somerset Levels, Humberhead Levels, the Norfolk Broads, Isle of Axholme, or here in the East Anglian Fens. The other regions push the statistics for the contribution to the economy and food production much higher, probably to over 50% of vegetable production. In 2020, I was a member of the Cambridgeshire and Peterborough Independent Commission on Climate, which published its landmark report in October 2021. This research identified that the region's farming practice and agricultural peat use is a significant obstacle in the journey to net zero by 2050, with peatland emissions estimated to account for up to 1/3 of the region's carbon release. As farmers, our proactive response to this report was to form a group which has become Fenland Soil. With 22 founding members in autumn 2021, Fenland Soil was formed with an ambition to address the core issues related to agriculture and peat use in the Fens. Today the group comprises over 80 members, including farmers, academics, policymakers, environmental groups and other key Fenland stakeholders. We're a forum for sharing and learning. Together we're starting to lead the thinking and research to address the task of how peatland farming can operate in a more sustainable way by creating a mosaic of solutions for farming in the Fenland landscape. Today we can learn from each other, the best scientists and international colleagues who are facing the same challenge in peatland production areas from around the world. And I must thank those who have travelled considerable distances to be here, whether internationally or from within the UK.